In this video, we are going to be looking at logarithms. Now let's start by evaluating logs. What is log 4 base 2? When you see a question like this, I want you to ask yourself, how many times will you multiply 2 by itself to give you 4? So what I'm basically saying is this. If you say 2 times 2, how many times is 2 multiplying itself? 2 times. Or another way to do it, you say 2 raised to power of what to give you 4? 2 raised to power 2 will give you 4. So therefore, logarithm 4 base 2 is equals to 2. Let's take another example. Let's say log 8 base 2. Now in log 8 base 2, we know that 2 times 2 times 2 is equals to 8. Or you can say 2 raised to power 3 is equals to 8. Therefore, 3 is the answer. Let's say log 9 base 3. So you say 3 times 3 or 3 raised to power 2. That is the answer. We can also say log 16 base 4. So we say 4 times 4, that's 16. Or we can say 4 raised to power 2. Therefore, log 16 base 4 is equals to what? 2. 2. Let's say we have log 125 base 5. We say 5 times 5 times 5 is equals to 125. Or you can just say 5 raised to power 3. Therefore, log 25 base 5 is equals to what? 3. Now, what if you have log 32 base 2? What this means is that you say 2 is 2 times 2 times 2 times 2 times 2. Or it's just 2 raised to power 5. Therefore, log 32 base 2 is equals to 5. So take for instance, you have a question log 1 base 3. Now, log 1 is always 0 because anything raised to power of 0 is 1. So therefore, your answer is what? 0. Anything raised to power 0 is 1. 3 raised to power 0 is 1. 1,000,000 raised to power 0 is 1. 1,000 raised to power 0 is 1. So let's say we have log 10. How do you evaluate this particular log? Now, whenever you see a log without a base, it simply means that the base is 10, that the base is equal to 10. So you see in this case, this log has no base, so the base is equal to 10. So therefore, 10 raised to power 1 is equal to what? 10. What if you have a log 1000? 10 raised to power, what will give you 1000? 10 raised to power 3. So this is going to be equal to what? 3. So we have log 1,000,000. 10 raised to power 6. Another easy way to find out the evaluation is that just simply count the zeros. So in this first case, we have 10 raised to power 1, we have only 1 0. In the second case, we have 10 raised to power 3, we have 3 0. In this third case, we have 10 raised to power 6, we have 6 0. So that is another easy way to find out. So what if you have log 0.1? How do you evaluate this particular log? Now to evaluate this particular log, you are going to count the zeros. But in this case, because the log is in form of a fraction, you put a negative sign. There's going to be what? -1. We will have log 0.001. Now you still count the 0, which is 30, but because it's in form of a fraction, you put a negative sign. So you have log 0.0001. So in this case, count the 0, there are 4, you add negatives. And you know 0.001 is in form of a fraction because you can just simply say 1 over 1000. So what if we have log -5? How do you evaluate this particular log? You can't have a log less than 0. So what if you have log 0? This log 2 does not exist. A log cannot be 0 or less than 0. So what if you have a log 1/16 base 4? So now in this particular log, to evaluate it, we know that 4 raised to power 2 is equal to 16. But now we're looking for 1 raised to power 6. And you know 4 raised to power -2 is equal to what? 1/16. Therefore, evaluation of log 1/16 base 4 is equal to what? -2. Whenever you see a log in form of a fraction, the answer is usually carrying a negative sign. So you see this log in form of a fraction, the answer will usually carry a negative sign. So what if you have log 4 base 16? How do you evaluate this particular log? To evaluate this particular log, we know that 4 raised to power half is equals to what? 16. Now to clear this, we'll say we'll take a square root of both sides. This will cancel. 4 now is equals to what? 4. Square root of 16 is 4. So therefore, log 4 base 16 is equals to what? Half. Another thing I want you to also take note is that whenever the log is less than the base, your answer is always in form of a fraction. Whereas whenever the log is in form of a fraction, your answer carries a negative sign. Next, I want us to look at change of base formula. So let's say we have log b base a, right? Now to do a change of base formula, we'll have log b all over log a. So we put base c, base c. What this means is that whenever you are doing a change of base formula, the base of the log can be any base, but it just has to be the same. So let's take, for instance, we have, for change of base formula, what this simply means is log 8 divided by log, you can just simply make this base 3, base 3. When you press your calculator, what this will give you, it's equals to what? 3. So now let's use change of base formula to convert a log to a natural log. Take, for instance, we have log 5x minus y, right? Now to change this log to a natural log using change of base formula, we simply say log x minus y all over log 5. Give it the same base, right? We change the base but make it the same. So in this case, we say base e. Base e. That's exponential, right? Now we know that log e is the same as what? Ln x minus y all over ln 5. So this is an easy way of changing log to natural log. So this is a natural log. When we have log a plus log b, what we will have is going to be what? Log a b. We have log a minus log b. What we'll have is what? Log a divided by b. For the power rule of log, when we have log a raised to power 2, what this simply means is 2 log a. Now using this property, let's combine few logs. Let's say we have log x minus log y plus log z minus log r. How do we combine it to a single log? Now, to combine it to a single log, all the logs with a negative sign in front will go down the fraction, while all the logs with positive sign in front will go on top of the fraction. So what this simply means is that your answer will be log x and z will go on top, y and r will be going below. So what if you have 2 log x plus 3 log y minus 4 log z? How do you condense this log to a single log? You know, from the power rule, whenever you have log a raised to power 2, you can write it as 2 log a. Now in this case, you do the reverse. It's going to be log x raised to power 2 plus log y raised to power 3 minus log z raised to power 4. Next, all the ones carrying positive sign in front will go up and the ones carrying negative sign in front will go down. So it's going to be log x raised to power 2, y raised to power 3 all over z raised to power 4. And this is our answer. Now let's do the reverse of this particular answer. Take, for instance, you have log r square s5 all over z6. How do you expand this particular log into multiple logs? So first and foremost, what you do is you spread the log back by saying log r, all the ones on top, you know they have positive sign in front. Log s raised to power 5. And then the ones below, we know they have negative sign in front, minus log z raised to power what? 6. Next, we take the powers to the front. So we say 2 log r plus 5 log s minus 6 log z. So this is how we expand a single log into multiple log. And this is our answer. Let's say we have 8 raised to power. In this case, 8 will cancel 8. Therefore, the answer is going to be what? Y raised to power 4. Log 8 y raised to power 4. Therefore, 4 cancel log base 4. And what we'll have is, let's say we have x 4 raised to power log x raised to power 2. So let's say we have base 4. So we say 5 cancel log base 5. And what we'll have is going to be what? X squared as the answer. 5. Now, how about simplifying log expression? X so let's say we have 5. Now, to simplify this log, we simply say log 6 base 3 minus log 2 base 3 is equals to 2 divided by 6 is base 3. Next, you know the ones with positive will go 3 and the ones with negative will come down. Next, and that's because log, you know, 3 raised to power 1 is equals to 3. So this is how you simplify this log. So what if you are given log 12 base 2 plus, to simplify this log, 24, we simply say base 2 log minus base 2. We know that all the ones with positive in front will go up. How do you evaluate? How do you simplify this log? By what? 24. And the ones with negative will go to the bottom of the fraction, so we have what? 9. Next, we know that 12 times 24, we have what? So we know 288 divided by 9. We have 2, and we know log 2 base 32 divided by what? Equals to what? 5. And that's because 2 times 2 log times 2 times 32 is equals to what? 32. Or you can just simply say 2 raised to power 5 is equals to what? 35. That will be all for this video. And this is just the part 1 of logarithm. We'll be looking at part 2 of logarithm. Thank you so much for watching. Please do like, share, subscribe, and please write your comments at the comment section. If you have a question, there's a part you don't quite understand, please write it at the comment section. I will answer you. Thank you so much for watching.